Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So the Southwest governors. Let me just go straight to the news. I don't want to waste time. So the Southwest governors on Wednesday agreed to strengthen farm security. Let me just give you an excerpt of the news. Farm security by creating specialized unit within the Amotekun COP. This was part of the resolution reached by the Roundtable on Food Security hosted by the Development Agenda for the Western Nigerian Commission in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Present at the meetings were the 5 commissioners of agriculture from Ekiti, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo. You understand? So let me leave it at that. So part of their plans is to have massive land clearing, enhance security, and large-scale production of short-term crops like maize, sweet potato, and vegetables. Let me just leave. Let me just leave the whole news from there. So guys, these are part of the things I'm saying. You understand? Okay, let me see. Let me read any part of the meeting. They say meeting commenced Tinubu on the groundbreaking rubbish coastal road proposed from Lagos to. I bet they should get out. I won't read that part. Yeah, so basically they are saying they want to clear large area of land and grow annual crops. This is things I've been saying. These are not rocket science. Now the Southwest governors are coming in place, and this is a very great idea. These are things I've been saying. It creates agricultural zones. It's not difficult. You don't need to take the land forcefully from the community. You sign MOU with the community. Even the community people can farm on this land, but this time around the lands will be in medium scales. You understand? Not or maybe large scales. You understand? So that one person can grow. They will agree on the wages they will pay the workers daily. The wages should be a daily wage, not monthly wage. Do you understand? So that people can earn almost immediately as they work. But let me even state this thing. Now, you have to plan. You have to think it deeply. And you don't have to grow many crops. You can decide in the first year you grow 5 crops aggressively. Look for the seedling. Even sweet potato. Imagine a Tinubu government. I don't think sweet potato, I don't think it stays up to a year before it matures. Imagine a Tinubu government started with sweet potato and flooded the whole place with sweet potato. Yeah, at least people will even see that one to eat. And they will use it to survive, at least for the meantime. Not only sweet potato, let's say fish. There's one Yoruba guy I know in the Southwest. They have this zone where they do fish. Like, you can call that guy and say, come, how did you do this thing? What do you need? What do you need? Is it tractors? Okay, come, we'll pay you to 2 million every month. We want you to scale this thing to 20 kilometers. They will just bring a tractor, it will be digging the hole for the fish pond. Okay, then when I ask the guy what is making the price of fish to be expensive, the guy will say, oh, it's feed. Okay, you know what? We'll scale the production of soya beans and maize, the major components of feed. Who can manufacture this feed in Nigeria? You will say this person, you say, okay, you know what? Let's scale it overnight. These are the things. The government will give person loan. The government can say, you know what? You won't take profit from this thing. You will just scale up in the next 5 years until you start taking, or in the next 3 years until you start taking profit. The government might even be part of the people buying the equipment so that the pricing and everything will be visible, so that these people don't use it to go and buy cars. Because one thing with Nigeria, some people, you give them a loan now, they will use it to buy cars, build houses. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things the government is supposed to be doing, but Nigerian government is just useless. Now, Southwest governors are thinking of it. Southeast governors will be sleeping. South, those ones are just useless. Totally. You understand? Instead, what they will concern them is how to build useless airports, build a stadium, build things that will not add value to people's life. You don't need to take this land from the community. All you just need to do, your work there is to clear the land for them and, demarcate it, put security, and maybe, look for people that, or use graduates and give them loan to farm on this farm. You understand? You can streamline it to say, okay, only people that have first class in agriculture, that have in soil science. After that one, then you bring people that will train them. In the first year, they will grow the thing. You understand? As one unit. Then in the second year, these people will own the individual plots. Let it not be small plots. Let it be big plots. So that at the end of the day, these people can make. At the end of the day, even if it's 300,000 every month, for God's sake. Do you understand? When they have crop failure, the government can easily monitor this thing. There will be an extension worker 24 hours. The same way they do for food crop, you can do that for what do they call it? Animal husbandry. The same way cash crops. Why are we stupid in this country? He set up avenues where the government can buy it and maybe export it and regulate the price. You understand? So as you're producing, you'll see where to sell it. It's very important. So the Nigeria is a very useless. You see, there's this one every guy that I listened to his video. The guy is doing something on, greenhouse in the southeast. These are people you should call. Say, okay, come. How do you do this? You will not steal this money. If you steal it, you will go to jail. It will be signed there. We will scale you up. You will be in charge of this big project. You don't need to forcefully take land from the community when you're doing this thing. Let the community youths be the major people to work on this farm and own this land. And you can set up minimum wage. At the end of the day, government subsidize agriculture, even in Western countries. That's why you say that food is cheap and housing and every other thing is expensive. But no, Africa will be looking for. Look at Tinubu traveling up on that. These are things they should be thinking about. Having meetings, like me now, I don't know all these things all and all. But I'll set up meetings, get the best head. May I believe in app. Even in registering of these participants of this, maybe giving people loan scheme for these farms. I believe in app. You can even run pilot scheme. What do you think is making the price of food to be animal products to be expensive? Because of feed. I don't think Nigeria produces feed. If we can start producing it, we have all the components to produce it here. But we're just stupid. Another thing is research institutes. You must fund them, encourage them. Anybody that does remarkable research products should be rewarded. This education, hey God, sometimes I used to pray, God, just make me a governor. Make me a governor of my state. I don't even want Nigeria. I want state government to be scrapped. Let's go back to regional. The things I would do, I'm not even boasting. I saw a rice farm in Anambra owned by Koskaris. I was impressed. Those are the type of things we need. You might not even decide let one man own it. You can break it into 5. Let 5 people own these rice farms so that the wealth will be shared. The same thing, zone. That's why they call it farm zone. Have you not looked this? I've looked at Europe. When they want to grow potato or vegetable, you will see it in zone. Everybody there will grow almost similar crops. That is the way. You understand? So we cannot achieve food. People are hungry. Now this Amotekun crop, you say you want to protect them. Why not use it to protect the whole state? Let me tell you, if they empower Amotekun or IPOB, you will not hear one single ritual killing or anything in the southeast again. It will be so peaceful. The same thing with the south. Use indigenous people. You know, when you carry somebody from the north to come and guide south, you think he's interested. That's why these days now it looks like Nigeria is now using southeastern people of southeast extraction to guide southeast. Do you understand? So these are just some of the issues. These are things that are logical. Now this is a challenge to other governors in the other zone. Now I'm waiting for Niger State governor. I want to see drone shot of scale. You see, imagine if you bring 100 tractors and you want to clear a land. You know how many vast, if you start working from 8 to 4 every day, do you know how many large area of land you will clear? Imagine you bring like 200 or 300. It's not expensive. I've calculated the money these governors waste on frivolities can do these things. After they will say food is expensive, we have land, we have rain. We are not even talking of irrigation in the south. Rain is there. I'm not saying that even if in the first year you have your crop varieties don't improve, next year you get better. You get your mistakes, you improve. That's how other countries grow. And by the way, I'm not even happy that the governors here attend this meeting. This is a very important meeting all of them to attend. It's just Commissioner of Agriculture in the Southwest. Let us have regional, so one man will have this idea and implement it in the whole Southwest or in the whole Southeast, in the whole South. All this one will just break it. Maybe at the end of the day, only one governor will do this thing. The remaining 4 will not do. How will growth come? That's why the whole country just lump everybody together. Everybody just misbehave. Let's have 6 mayors and let the 6 mayors be in charge of their regions, in charge of the policies of their regions too. We are just Africa. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I did drop gem. These are practical gems. Watch documentaries. You don't even need to read books. You will see these things.